Everybody snoozing, snoring on me when it's time to eat. You better not ask a nigga for a motherfucking crumb. You are not amigo, why you out here doing anything but club? Bitch, you a sucker looking like a dum-dum. Bitches acting stupid too, they doing what these thotties do. They pussy loose and shit, that Gucci got corona. I am not the problem, it's you fuck boys and bitches making me wanna just breathe. No forever 21. Pull the plug, pull the plug, pull the plug, pull the plug, pull the plug. I don't need no love. Bitches out of pocket, got you dropping all your funds. What the fuck? Bitch, you don't swallow nut. We're gon' call a Uber, but here's a scooter, good luck. Yes, I'm weird, but I'm not Allen. I yank a bitch and I'm scout. Industry killing rappers and forcing them to wear glasses. You many mouse niggas clowns making me wanna air it.
This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I am thrilled to be speaking with the acclaimed artist, the one and only Vaughn. Hello, Vaughn, how are you?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Vaughn, I'm doing so much better now that I'm speaking with you, and I'm so excited that the audience got a little sneak peek of your amazing talent with one of your original songs. Listen, Vaughn, I want to know first and foremost, where were you born and when did you realize that you wanted to be a part of the music industry?
I'm from Arlington, Texas, born and raised. I started really getting into music and really like honed in on it whenever I kind of like started making beats, so I started making beats and I didn't want to do anything, cliche or the same thing over and over that everyone else is doing. So what I did was I took my acoustic guitar because it's kind of all I had, aside from my very small and very slow laptop, right? I took those two and tried to make an experimental sound with like clicks of the guitar as well as playing the guitar, little strings at the headstock, like strumming those instead of the other ones to the right. I tapped on glass, you know what I'm saying, like techno beats, metal drums that I programmed myself, just all types of stuff I just threw in the pot, everything that I liked, everything that was ear candy to me, and then after a while of making those and kind of creating a team of super artists, I was just like, man, let me jump on one of these, let's see what's gonna happen.
Vaughn, this is what I love about you, because you're not only a songwriter, a singer, you do it all, and I know, but I want the audience to know a little bit about more that you do, because you really have your hand in so many different aspects of the business. Talk to me a little bit about it.
All right, so aside from just the music, because everything that you see on there and everything that you hear, I have created. All right. So aside from the music, when I'm doing my art and like other stuff involved with that, it's kind of the same. It feels the same, It feels the same as making the music. I guess that's why we're called artists, music artists, etc. So I just took my pad after a while of doing the music. I'm just like, I can just do this myself as well. So I just kind of took a concept, right? Let's say an apple, just for example. Let me draw an apple, but it never ends up the way you want it to, but in a good way, So that's kind of how I got into the art stuff, like the
But what
drawing.
I love also about what you do, Vaughn, to your point, it seems like everything goes back to the North Star of the brand of Vaughn, whatever it may be. It all kind of just is of the same shade of color. It may be different colors, but it's the same shade. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's the same shade until you get close enough and see that there's little pieces of other things in it.
Now you're speaking my language. Now you're speaking like, because, I want to go into this a little bit because, also off of that, you look at like a George Seurat painting, they're all little dots when you look really, 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 really close. But when you look back, it's all one unit. So I want to go and dig into the nitty grit of it all. What do you love most about the collaboration of creating art?
The biggest thing about it that I love is taking something so different, taking one thing that's so different and then taking another thing that is so different from that thing and seeing how they clash and connect, because they will clash, but like the things that will clash will go away and the things that connect will connect. So I like seeing those come together and what doesn't go together. Sometimes I will throw something that doesn't go together in there just to get that eerie feeling like that.
Are you kidding me? We're speaking the same. Okay, listen to me. As an artist, but also as a director, my favorite thing to do is to create dissonance.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's something powerful with seeing and hearing the conflict, because there's actually probably more alike when those things mesh.
It's kind of like life. You need those clashing aspects. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance. You need a balance.
I love the way you think. You are a freaking real artist, my friend. Vaughn, listen, these past 18 months, they've been tough for all artists, but I'm curious what you were able to do, or yeah, what were you able to do to kind of just keep the creative juices flowing? And off of that, what do you have, or can you give us a little sneak peek about that isn't out there yet that you are going to release sooner rather than later?
All right. Well, there's actually a secret that I want to tell you. All right. As you can see from my hair, all right, I'm a little homeless right now. So I don't really have the things that I need to create the music that is out right now. So now I'm going for another sound. All right. I'm taking the instrumentals that I've already made and trying different things. Like I have this pair of drumsticks, right? I'm gonna get me a bucket and record it with my phone and play on that, and then put it on the songs or the instrumentals, and then I want to do poetry over some of it, like spoken word. You know, I'm trying different things with it. And I have one song that I have tried these things on that no one has heard yet, but they will hear soon.
Well, listen, I want to let everyone know, and Vaughn, by the way, thank you for being as vulnerable as you just were. I want to let everyone know, for more on Vaughn, you can read more about him, and hopefully I'll be able to, you know, off camera, Vaughn, I'll get some links together to make sure that, you know, those people out there who listen to your stuff and appreciate what you do. You know, I want to just let the audience know, if you are able and willing during this time to give a little to Mr. Vaughn over here, please do. Vaughn, you, again, I want to thank you for being vulnerable. And, you know, this has been a tough time for artists, and, you know, you're moving me right now because, although I wasn't on the brink of being homeless, but I'd say about a year ago, I was in a very dark place. And, you know, you might not get it from, you know, my smile, these fake, you know, sunflowers behind me or whatnot, but seasons have their ebbs and flows, my friend. And I'm telling you, your vibration in your light is so bright, and you will get through this. And, you know, this is, you know, it's a tough time, but you're going to get through it.
It's okay. It's all about perspective.
I know. And, you know, Vaughn, and please correct me if I'm wrong, you obviously are a gentleman of the planet who's done the work on themselves to live in gratitude. It's an amazing thing that you can do that even in these hard times right now.
Yeah, you got to. Thank you so much.
Listen, Vaughn, this is what I also like about this FENIX 360 app. It's a community. It's a community of artists from all walks of life, from all over the world. I've gotten to do over 600 of these interviews in 6 months. And your story is very moving, Vaughn. But, you know, unfortunately, unlike, you know, so many who are, you know, whatever, this is their season right now to struggle a little, but like your light, Vaughn, and I'm sure you've been told this before, your light is so incredibly bright, my friend.
Yeah, I have, but, you know, sometimes it kind of sucks because whenever you get too attached to sharing that light, you lose too much of it, you know, so you have to move around. But, you know, it's all a learning experience, just so I can go to another artist or whoever it may be, some kid, some crazy kid, and just let them know, hey, you know, I've been there, done that. And here's a little, let me put you on game a little bit. Let me teach you something, you know? So everything that happens is supposed to happen. And yeah, so.
Well, Vaughn, I'm grateful that we were meant to connect right now. And in the meantime, for more on the amazing Vaughn. You can read more about him right below this video. Vaughn, God bless you. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for all you do